we're back to another episode of Let's Play Conquest of the Longbow, The Adventures of Robin Hood. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and out we go.
I was about to come for you, Robin. There's a stillness in the forest that disturbs me. I suspect some danger, and I've warned all the men to be on alert and stay close to hiding places.
What sort of danger?
I cannot say yet, but I urge you, go slowly and carefully through Sherwood. I fear not even shortcuts will be safe today.
Your wood skills are subtler than mine. I'll heed your warning. Okay, so here's what you need to know, and you're going to need the manual to do this. If you don't have the manual, you can probably go online and download one. I know that they exist. And what you do is you go through the manual, as I will now. There we go. And going through the manual will bring you to this thing of what the flora and fauna look like and what their names are and what their druid names are, if I'm not mistaken. And you can also get some. And if you don't have the manual, I won't say you're screwed, because you could use Falk's riddles if you really wanted to. The Falk riddle scroll will have that information on it as well. So something to think about. Now, there's an easy way to do this. If you want to just avoid all the bullshit and nonsenses, you can head east here. I'll show you in a moment. We'll head over this way. We should see the border area of the forest here. And then as soon as we come into this scene, we'll want our hand ready. And actually, the ferns here are actually the ones that block us from going further. Actually, can help you as well, as you're about to see. Alright, so we need to type in the name of the tree. It should be Muin, or Muin, which is, I want to say M-U-I, and where was, and N I think is here. And look at that. Get in there. Whew! And that allows us to escape. Now, I don't know if we're out of the woods yet. I doubt we are. I believe that's just enough so we can escape it, but I don't think it's enough to get us through. Let me see what happens when we come here. Though that might have been enough. That might have been it, actually. Now, if you were to do... Yeah, because we can fast travel again. So we've escaped the sheriff's men. Alright, yay for that. So what you need... It's a little complicated, but I did the kind of cheap way of doing it. The fancier way to do it is to, like, come here to this grove, which I highly recommend you do. And you can type in... I think this is Ruis, is the name of this area. And then the other one, the Great Oak, as well, is also an option. And you can just go to any of these renowned places. You know what kind of trees are here. And then thus do what you need to do. Do the hand code. Turn into the tree, and then the sheriff's men will just run by and nothing comes of it. So I wouldn't worry too much about it once you've at least done that much.
Robin, I'm pleased to see you're safe. The force is crawling with the sheriff's men.
Perhaps you should go to your sons and hide.
Nay, as long as I remain here and spin, they'll think nothing is amiss. I'm safe enough.
And what happens is if you go wandering through Sherwood just at random, you could run into them again. So we don't really want to do that. Not specifically, you know. Alright, but we still have stuff to do today, so luckily we did good enough to avoid the sheriff's men. That's the hardest part. If we give it a moment, we should get... There he is. Let's go say hello to this strangely dressed person. He looks so fabulous. Oh my. Greetings, merchant. What brings you through Sherwood Forest? I'm on my way to Nottingham. What do you think? Why else would I be on this god-forsaken road? And your trade? A lapidary, that is to say a jeweler to your uncouth ears, a specialist in gemstones. What do you want next, my genealogy? Faith, you have a sour disposition. I've walked many miles and my feet hurt. I'm hungry and tired and thirsty and I've miles to walk yet. And now I'm being harassed by a stranger of dubious intent. What's to be pleasant about? Then let me remain strangers no longer. I am known as Robin Hood. What? Robin Hood the outlaw? Just my bloody luck. All right, how much will it cost me? I haven't asked for... Oh, get on with it. How much will it cost me to get past you? I warn you, I haven't much. You can look in my purse for yourself. I'm not a rich man. Hold on to your pennies for now. First, I would like to know more of your business and why you've travelled to Nottingham. I've said all I care to say. Say, if you're going to rob me, get on with it. If not, let me be on my way. Oh, you'll be on your way, all right. I'll have my way with you. This is all you have, 5 pennies. I told you I wasn't a rich man. I suppose you're going to take it all, leave me without a farthing in a strange town. Stranded, starving, just what I expect from Cease. You may keep every penny, especially if it'll still your whining tongue. And what's this in this little jar? Jeweler's rouge, used to polish stones. I suppose you'll take that too. So far I've taken nothing from you but the lashings of your tongue. Not again. Look, just take the money and let me be on my way. What's this bulge in the lining of your cape? You've not been honest with me. It's nothing, just old stuff that I let go. I see why you kept this well hidden. What a magnificent jewels. Shrivel, you outlaw. If you take that, I'm ruined. It's all I have in the world. I am named Outlaw, but I am no common thief, and you'll not suffer unfairly at my hands. But tell me truly now, what plans did you have in Nottingham? I've heard that the sheriff's wife has a passion for jewels. I propose to sell this to her. Then I'll sell you that then I'll see that you profit and save you the journey besides. You'll have food and comfort in my camp while I borrow your clothes, for I've a mind to sell these for you. Nay, you dare not. I mean, you know nothing about jewelry. I mean, not this jewelry. That is. You try my patience. Will you come willingly, or must I? Wait. The truth is, then, these jewels are false. False? They are as fine as I've ever seen. Of course, I'm a master of my trade, and my trade is false jewels. Only the most expert eye could pick my stones from a true one. Then you mean to swindle the sheriff's wife all along? Aye, that is the way of it. Then be glad. From me, you'll have a fat purse with more than your false jewels and your new suit of loincloth, Lincoln Green. I don't know why I want to say loincloth. I'll save you the risk of facing the sheriff. Fair enough trade, I suppose, though I'll miss the challenge of the bilking. Stand fast while I call my men. We'll change clothes upon the spot. All right. This pouch holds more than enough to cover my losses. You've kept your word, and I'll keep mine. I'll stay clear of Nottingham. My men will see you on your way. Don't trust me, eh? I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Those words come grudgingly from my lips, Robin Hood, but I wish you luck. These words. Coming from you, my friend, I value it all the more. Treat him well, men.
Only because you ask it, Robin. Come on, you.
Come on, you.
Alright, but our costume is still not convincing enough. We do have the rouge in one of these. There's the jewels, and there's the rouge. Let's grab the rouge. There, a bit of rouge rubbed into my beard and onto my eyebrows will complete my disguise. So now Robin doesn't look anything like Robin, which is good. Very good. Alright, let's go to the castle. Forthright man of military bearing, I have travelled many dangerous and wearisome leagues that I may lay before your vainglorious master and his Calyptian spouse, the humble, yet incomparable splendours of the lapidary's craft such as I possess. The fuck you say? I have fine jewellery to show the sheriff and his wife.
The sheriff's lady wife would be most pleased to see that, and have you escorted in. Giles, Roger, Show this here gent to the sheriff, and send word to the lady Matilda that the jeweler's come to see her.
Sire, I can tell by your noble bearing that you must be the illustrious Sheriff of Nottingham, famed in song and legend. And this rosy-cheeked wisp of a fair maid, could this possibly be your wife? Why, you must have married her as a mere child.
There, John, you see? That is how a cultured man speaks. You're welcome here, sir. May we have the honor of your name?
Gucci of Beverly. Get it? Gucci, Beverly Hills, Gucci. Come on! Your ladyship.
Speak your piece. I'm a busy man.
Oh, hush, John.
I heard that you have a master's eye for good jewels.
I know quality when I see it.
Alright, so let's, unwrap. Nope. Feast your eyes upon this exquisite workmanship and the finest jewels of all creation.
I am an expert, you know, and I can see that these jewels are the purest order. John, I must simply have them.
Matilda, your coffers are filled with jewellery.
John!
What would you ask for this necklace and brooch? Fair, whatever you offer will suit me fine.
50 marks for both.
As you wish.
Why, those jewels are worth far more.
Matilda, still your tongue, woman.
I am quite content with the offer.
Then you'll take the 50 marks?
Aye, it wearies me so selling the abundance of jewels I possess. I have such a store of them, I could sell them for a penny apiece and still be a rich man.
You have that many jewels of this quality, how so?
Well, dare me, sir. The secret I was about to impart is not meant for, uncouth ears.
You men step outside until I call for you. Fucking assholes. Always trying to steal me prize. Come, my friend, tell me all.
It was by lucky chance that I one day found myself lost within Sherwood Forest.
That is not what I would call luck.
Ah, but when I stopped to rest and regain my bearings, I discovered a cave. No simple cave, but a dragon's hold from the days of Merlin the Enchanter.
Odds blood, do you say a dragon?
Fortunately, the ancient dragon had died, and naught but its mouldering bones and enormous piles of jewels remain. Jewels heaped as high as a man's chest, rubies, emeralds, diamonds, opals, pearls, topaz, turquoise.
Ooh, did you say diamonds?
More than stars in the sky. I tell you, the knowledge of this cave has nearly driven me to madness. What I would give to be free of the burden of wandering from town to town trying to sell them all, never knowing when I might be robbed.
You poor man, are there sapphires?
Uncountable numbers of them. Not another word, wife. This simple woodcock shall have his wish. My dear fellow, perhaps I can aid in relieving you of this heavy burden. I should be eternally grateful. For but 5,000 marks I would gladly sell it all.
5,000 marks? That's a godly sum.
Aye, but if it's too much, I'll take the 50 marks and depart.
Don't be hasty.
I must, of course, see the treasure before I pay the fee. My conditions are simple. You will bring the 5,000 marks packed upon your horse while I go on foot before you. When I've revealed my secret, the payment will be due, and not before.
Fair enough. I'll gather me some men and...
Nay, we will go alone.
Into Sherwood Forest? Are you mad?
We'll take a dozen men. No, if you insist, still, were it me, I would not trust the location of such dragon's hold to common soldiers.
John, you listen to him. There's hardly one of them that wouldn't rob us blind.
Oof, I suppose you're right, dear. But I'll not happily set foot in Sherwood Forest alone without more proof than this. Men, come back in.
My jewellery is not proof enough.
It is not quite. If you have what you say, give me more proof.
Oh boy. Well, the only other jewellery we have is this.
Now that is a truly magnificent jewel. Let me see it closely.
This one is not for sale. But if you demand more proof than this, then I shall give up and leave at once.
Nah, he's convinced, aren't you, John? John!
Aye, dear. I agree to your condition. Let us go at once.
With pleasure. And her ladyship may have this jewellery for naught, as a token of my esteem for her delicate grace and feminine beauty.
Oh, I shall never forget you, Gucci of Beverly.
Alright, so into the forest we go. I like how the sheriff of Nottingham barely fits on his horse. This part shall do nicely.
Where we stopped here? Where's the cave? I warn you, I see no humor in this.
I intended to fulfill my word. I shall reveal my secret, and then payment shall be due. Behold, my secret! Your hair, why? It's your... none other than Robin Hood. By my troth, if you think you can take me alone. But we are not alone. Come out, men, and greet our guest.
Merry day, Sir Sheriff. 'Twas a stinking cowardly outlaw trick.
Have a care with your words, or I'll rap you some manners into you.
What difference does it make? You'll murder me sooner or later.
Not so. I give you my solemn oath that you shall depart this forest as whole as you entered it. Save for a few belongings we shall take in payment for the banquet.
What banquet?
Why,
The one that awaits you even now. Let us be off. This is an outrage. I order you to release me. Sit down.
oh my god, it's Fatty and Fatter fighting here.
Sit down, you.
Is something amiss, Sheriff? The food doesn't please you? The ale doesn't suit your refined palate?
He clenched his jaw so tightly he cannot swallow ale.
Enough play. Let's cut this pig.
Nay, well, I promised him safe conduct, and I'll not go back on my word.
I demand, plant your rump upon the stump. I am an official of King Richard. How dare you treat me this way?
Heed me well. You're a lying, treacherous dog, and the only thing that keeps you alive is my word that you leave Sherwood Forest as whole as you enter it. But if you dare mention Richard Lionheart again, you who conspire against him at every turn, I'll cut out your tongue.
Have some venison, fresh cut today. One more crime against you. What does it matter, 1 crime or 100 crimes? The penalty is the same, the rope.
Perhaps some music would soothe our guest. A ballad of bold Robin Hood.
Kill me and have done with it. You don't think I believe for a minute that you'll set me free.
And like you, I honor my oaths.
Another round of grog. Sing us a song, Alan.
I'd make it loud enough to drown out the grinding of my Lord Sheriff's teeth. You said I'd be sent back as whole as I entered, you dog!
What are you not as whole as you are when you entered this life, and clothed the same besides?
Stop laughing at me, you dung-nating knave! For every insult I've suffered today, I will see that you suffer tenfold.
Farewell, and be glad we left you your hat.
I swear I'll not rest until I have vengeance.
And my fondest regards to your lady.
Bro!
Vengeance is swift and beautiful. We couldn't contain our laughter as the sheriff cursed his way back to town, yet for all the day good work. I could scarcely wait for nightfall and the arrival of my lady. By dusk I paced the edge of the forest, desperately worried that she should not come, that some harm had befallen her, but at least her cloaked form glided through the trees to me, and I guided her swiftly to our camp. Are you sure no one saw you enter the forest tonight? No one had eyes on me once the sheriff arrived in town. What a merry sight that was! He sought to clothe himself in curses, so loudly did he rail against you. but I fear your lives will become more dangerous than ever.
Worry not about us, lady.
When the king returns, he'll set things aright.
That he will, and he'll hear from me and from the queen all that you brave men have done in his behalf.
Bless you, Lady Marian.
Please, Lady Marian is the shy maiden who lives in town. Here, I am only Marian. Already you've captured my men's hearts and thoughtless and as thoroughly as you've fucking hell! Already you've captured my men's hearts as thoroughly as you've captured mine. Have I? Then you are easily caught. Nay, you are an enchantress. Marian, stay with me. You tempt me greatly. Of late I've had such foreboding. I feel death near to me. I would give my life to keep you safe. I'm sorry to worry you. It's nothing. I must tell you quickly about the Queen's Knight, then return to town. Tomorrow I'll learn the password that he'll use. You must meet me in the Willow Grove, so I may give it to you. After the Abbot treasure train has been seized, the Queen's Knight will meet you on the Watling Street to receive whatever ransom you have to give him. But he'll deal only with the man who can spell out the password using the hand code I have given you. We'll be on watch for him, but have no news of when the treasure will come? Lob says within the fortnight. You'll have to watch the road every day. I'll send scouts further north to give us advance warning. Then that's all I can tell you until the morrow. I'll walk you to the edge of the forest. I'd be most pleased if you did.
Well, you're gone, Robin. May I take away the disguises in your cave? There's much good cloth there, and many poor folk in need of it for the winter.
As you like, Tuck. I doubt I could show my face in town in any of those disguises again. So there you go. So all of the disguises are gone, and thus we have arrived onto the 10th day. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and we'll see you next time with more Let's Play Conquest of the Longbow, The Adventures of Robin Hood. See you next time. Bye!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.